doom scrolling. Do you ever do it when you are just automatically on your phone? The thing is though, sometimes there's other jobs that need doing around the house, maybe with schoolwork or with your academic work. So then what happens is that we go off of our phone eventually. We go to do those jobs and then guess what? Can't do it. So then guess what we do? We go back on our phone because guess what? We know we can do that. You might be thinking, but who are you? Well, my name is Jo Morton-Brown. I work as an emotional health practitioner. It's blending lots of jobs into one. I work as a school-based counsellor, a family support worker. I deliver training to adults about mental health in children and young people. I deliver keynotes and school assemblies, and it's my job on my channel. I love it, where I get to offer the guidance and the support that you need in promoting good mental health. So let's dive right into it. What can you do to really crack that habit, that addiction of you being on your phone? My first one is that we really need to take control of the settings on our phone. I want us to make our phone look less pretty when we do log into it, when we do put that PIN code or when we do that face recognition. I want that to be less just pretty for you to feel, I've got to do this and I've got to do that. Therefore, one of the things that I want you to do is look at your settings. Maybe change your phone to black and white. Again, it's less attractive. What you might also want to do is change the colour of your apps. With the majority of phones, certainly with Samsung, I know because I have it, where you can just change all the apps to the same colour. Therefore, when you are going on your phone and you're not looking at these beautiful, colourful apps, because guess what? They're all the same colour. Silly one, but out of sight, out of mind. I need you to recognise that when you have your phone there, that is where your attention goes to. Now, if you're out with friends and certainly in a restaurant, please put your phone out of sight because then it shows that you're really with that person. You're really with those people that you're out for dinner or having a coffee with or having a drink with. Because sometimes what I may recognise subconsciously is that actually your phone is more important than them. So if it comes to studying or you doing your work, again, put it out of sight, out of mind, even on aeroplane mode as well. A simple one, a tricky one, but it's doable. Do not set your mobile as having your morning alarm. Go and buy a cheap alarm, okay? It's really simple. When you grab your phone in the morning to turn off your alarm, guess what? We do that one eye open as we check our phone and then we eventually open our eyes to do as we're looking on it. But again, if you can have just a different alarm, the beauty about it is that you haven't got that go-to in the mornings with your phone. And some people definitely recommend that we should be looking at the sky before a screen. Okay, so this one's a bit of me being a counsellor. I would love for you to look at the deeper meaning of what and why you use your phone so much. Sometimes it's such an easy distraction because actually it allows us to avoid our feelings of sadness or academic guilt or feeling as if we need to be helping other people. The thing is though, it's about looking at why you're using your phone. Why are you constantly on it? Sometimes when it comes to boredom, it's about what are the things that you can do to help yourself feel less bored. Now that one goes into my second one, is it find distractions, okay? That next top tip is about finding distractions. When you are so addicted to your phone, it is going to be your automatic go-to. But actually what you need to do is you need to find other things that you can do. And you might be thinking, well, there's nothing to do. There is. You just need to think and look wider. There are so many other things that you can do, but guess what? You're just so used to being on your phone for the last few weeks, months, years, that you don't actually know what you can do. My other top tip is to find a motivational post that you can use as a wallpaper on your phone. Therefore, when you instantly go to your phone to look at that, the clock, the time, it might be to go and unlock your phone. With that, you've got that motivational quote that can just remind you about being productive or being you or working on your true best self. And that can really help. My next top tip is about using a hairband around your phone, an elastic band. Just something that is an instant reminder that when you pick up your phone, why have I got a hairband? Why have I got an elastic band? Oh yeah, because I want to be using my phone less. And you actually have to physically take it off, which can be a bit tricky. Then what will happen is subconsciously is that we will start to recognise that actually, oh yeah, the hairband is because I'm using my phone less. And also it will challenge you when you pick up your phone and you're thinking, oh yeah, I definitely want to check that. Actually, it's just making sure that do you really need to check it? Do you really want to check it? So it's just about that instant attraction that can just remind you of why you're trying to be on your phone less. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have these habits, these go-to habits, instantly checking our phone, instantly checking our social media accounts, instantly checking our emails or our bank balance. So it's really hard because there is just so much available on our phones. My next top tip is I want you to plan your day. When we have that time where we've got nothing planned, that's when it's so easy for us to just do that scrolling. So what I'd love for you to do is just maybe be a little bit more specific with your day, so then you know what and when you can maybe go on your phone. There are going to be times that, guess what, you might want to check your social media, and that's fine. Of course it's fine. I'm not the social media police. However, I want you to do it when you want to do it, not just because of habit. And my last top tip is I want you to be clear on your goals. Sometimes what can happen is that we're so used to being on our phones because guess what? Everybody else is on their phone. And if they're all on their phones, then guess what? I might as well be. But actually, it's about you thinking about yourself. It's about you thinking about your goals. It's about you focusing on what's your why. And sometimes what we need to do is we need to think about our future self. So yeah. Anyway, you know me, Little Miss Chatterbox. I think the book is somewhere in the background there. Listen, the last one, actually, I'm just throwing this one in there, is to forgive yourself. You are going to have days where, guess what, you're going to go on your phone. Okay, it's not the greatest, but tomorrow's a new day. I believe in you, and if nobody's told you this today or this week, guess what? You are capable of amazing things. The tricky bit is that you might not necessarily be able to see it. But you are. You're incredible. And these phones are created to have these addictions and to really capture us. So it's just about us and how we're just falling for it. But it doesn't mean that you have to fall for it forever. It just takes a bit of effort. And I've done it. I've uninstalled certain apps. I've come off Facebook. I've stopped using Instagram because do you know what? I was just spreading myself so thinly. It was just too tricky to be there and be present whilst being on my phone so much. So yeah. Anyway, stay awesome and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.